everybody, this is part 2 of Chicago News Alert. I'm your girl Vanessa. Okay, so my sources are Within News, Channel 7. So I wanted to leave you with a couple more stories I thought was done, but I had to report these. Let's watch the video. An armed man robbed at least 10 people in 1 hour on the north side.
This weekend, like market days and the Cubs game, police are warning people to take extra precaution. They say there is a crew of thieves who are targeting people. Some cases, they're doing it violently for simple items like wallets and cell phones.
The tree-lined streets of the city's north side look deceptively safe.
I thought it was very nice around here, yeah. Very peaceful.
But within a span of just an hour overnight, Chicago police say at least 10 people were held up in a fast-moving series of armed robberies scattered across Lakeview and Lincoln Park.
It makes me nervous. It makes me kind of question the area and if it's getting worse.
The spree started here on the busy 900 block of West School Street, right by Clark. Around 2 a.m., police say 2 men pulled a handgun on 2 men and a young woman, demanded their wallets and cell phones, and ran off.
Being near an L-stop, I think that's just kind of what comes with it.
Farther north, near Pine Grove and Grace, police say 2 men robbed another man, this time whipping him in the head with the weapon before taking off. On Lakeshore Drive, a man in his 50s walking his dog was their next victim. He, too, was stripped of his phone and wallet.
I'm now holding my phone while I'm working. I'm making sure that in my pocket or somewhere saved.
That's exactly what happened to 2 men returning to the Chicago Getaway Hostel in an alley behind West Arlington. Surveillance cameras just missed the armed robbery that left the tourist without their valuables in a neighborhood that looks seemingly safe.
Police believe this crew may be responsible for as many as 16 robberies across the Lincoln Park and Lakeview area over the last few weeks. They are warning people to take extra precautions to keep their wits about them, look around you, and travel in packs. Those are just a few tips to try and stay safe if you're out late this weekend.
Okay, that's wow. That's is something else right there, you know. I want to do this last story before I leave, because I think everyone should know about this so people could. Okay, this dance instructor charged with sexual assault 2 teens making and recording. Okay, and you have to see this video. His name is Maurice is charged with sexual assault 2 teenagers. He has a dance. Okay, let me stop this. Let me go into this video down here. Maybe it'll show it more. They put a commercial. Y'all have to really watch this. We got another R. Kelly on our hands. I'm just saying.
Well, prosecutors say there are 5 other open cases involving Maurice Fulson and minors at his dance studio, and some believe there might be even more victims.
Today in court, a judge ordered 44-year-old Maurice Fulson to be held without bond, citing his past criminal history that dates back to the 90s. We've since learned from Chicago police Fulson has 36 previous arrests, including 11 felonies. The crimes include possession, vehicular hijacking, and back in 2001, Fulson was charged with sexually assaulting a 14-year-old girl. Fulson is the owner of Calumet Heights Dance Studio Final Phase on East 87th Street, where today some parents of his students spoke out in his defense.
He ain't did nothing wrong but be a coach.
But prosecutors disagree. Fulson faces criminal sexual assault and child porn charges. Prosecutors say the charges involved girls ages 15 and 16 who were students at his studio. Sexual contact allegedly began with the 16-year-old in June 2016 and continued until last December. Fulson allegedly recorded some of their 15 encounters.
We all trust our kids around him.
Final Phase Board of Directors has since removed Fulson as CEO.
We were devastated
to hear the allegations on today, and we do not support any act of violence against any person, whether youth or adult.
The dance troupe associated with Folsom Studio is scheduled to perform in tomorrow's Bud Billiken Parade. Meanwhile, Folsom sits behind bars tonight. He is scheduled to be back in court August 29th.
And that's where he should be at if he did all this. How dare that parent, because he ain't mess with your daughter, don't mean that he ain't mess with the other kids. Maybe he wasn't attracted to your daughter. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, this is ridiculous. How dare a parent say, oh, we trust, somebody need to go and find her and slap her for even putting that on, coming on the, saying that out loud. How dare you? This kid is been raped or sexually assaulted or whatever by this man. And he admitted on videos that he did try to talk to these girls, but he did pursue them. That didn't make no sense. I have to find that video. Let me see if it's on here, because you have to really see this video that he said to respond. It was a crazy video. And I'm hoping that they will show
with that arrest of the dance studio owner, he's accused of recording sex acts with a 16-year-old girl.
And we've also discovered he is no stranger to police. Eyewitness News reporter Will Jones is live outside the Southside Dance Studio where Maurice Folsom owns. Will?
Stacey and Mark, in court this afternoon, a judge denied bond for the 44-year-old, citing his history that includes sex crimes that date back to the 90s. Over the last couple of hours, members of this dance studio have been coming by and coming to the defense of that 44-year-old man.
He ain't did nothing wrong, but be a coach.
Parents of students at Final Phase Performance Dance Troupe in Calumet Heights speaking out in support of dance instructor Maurice Folsom. The 44-year-old is facing criminal sexual assault and child porn charges. Prosecutors say the charges involve girls ages 15 and 16. They say the sexual contact began with the 16-year-old in June 2016 and it ended last December. Folsom allegedly recorded some of their 15 encounters. This parent says she doesn't believe the accusations.
We all trust our kids around him.
Because of the charges, the board of directors of Final Phase has removed Folsom as their CEO.
We were devastated to hear the allegations on today, and we do not support any act of violence against any person, whether youth or adult.
Prosecutors say there are 5 other open cases involving Folsom and minors he coached. Some believe there could be even more victims.
If you have young ladies that are scared to voice it and are scared to tell or embarrassed, it can take forever.
According to CPS, Folsom taught students on at least 3 occasions with an after-school dance program through an outside vendor. CPS is not aware of any allegations involving their students. Back over at Final Phase, board members say the dance troupe still plans to take part in the Bud Billiken Parade.
It seems very unfair to punish them for something that someone may have or may not have done in their personal life. This does not affect the children. You're only punishing them.
This afternoon, someone came by and put a lock on the door of this dance studio. Folsom is due back in court on August 29th.
Okay, enough said. I'm sick to my stomach on this matter. Okay, I am sick to my stomach, but I just had to share that video with y'all. Okay, so really make sure you watch your kids when you put these kids in these groups, dance groups, and all that. Make sure your kids get home safely and have an open communication with your kids, and so they can actually tell you things, what's going on in their lives, if they got raped or molested or whatever. Okay, don't be trusting these grown folks with your kids. Simple as that. I don't care how long you knew them, uncle, cousins, whatever. These kids ain't gonna be making lies on this man. Come on now, let's be real. This makes me mad. It really hits a nerve, okay? Because I'm very disgusted with that mother who just said that, because she don't know. Cause he ain't mess with her kids, don't say that he ain't mess with the other ones. Ridiculous, just ridiculous. Anyway, I'm gonna end here. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm done because that really ticked the nerve, and I had to share that video with y'all. Okay, I want to thank you for watching Chicago News Alert. Have a blessed weekend and continue to enjoy your weekend. Okay, I'm all frustrated now for just watching that video. Okay, God bless.